Today in Total War Warhammer 3, we are going to be taking a look at the Maneater, and we will be discussing why he is one of the most powerful lords in the entire game. So, for his faction effects, his unique mechanic is that he has access to mercenary contracts, and that he can teleport to his client settlements once per contract. He also gains melee attack +5, and the attribute immune to psychology when fighting against a contract enemy for all armies. And then for his lord effects, he has income from post-battle loot +25%, upkeep -20% for Maneater units, and the ability Deadeye. Now for this campaign, we start off in the Empire, which means that we have some very powerful factions nearby. For the victory conditions, we need to complete 15 mercenary contracts, occupy, loot, raise, or sack 30 different settlements, and construct one of the following buildings, which is the Great Maw Site, which is the Tier 5 building for our camps. So, Tier 5, main building. Once we get that, we're good to go. I think what we're going to do for the first contract is we are going to go with Austenland. So we're going to accept their contract. And now we're at war with Norden, which is fine. And dealing with them is not going to take very long. And there we go. Our client is now satisfied. And we do technically still have 5 turns remaining. But we can go on in and we can mark this as a completed contract. And we will earn the rewards from it. And we can either stay at war or we can make peace, but we're going to make peace because why would we want to be at war still? Now we can of course do some replenishing, which we will need to do. And then we're going to make our way back over to the Norden camp, so that way we can get some more units into the Man-Eater's army. And now that we got some extra units, we can go on to the next mercenary contract. And I think we're going to work for the Druzhina Enclave, so we're going to accept the contract. And then, now that we've accepted, we can travel to the client. So where do we want to travel to? I want to be close to Throt, so I think we're going to go here, and we're going to travel on over. I am in camp stance. Now if I go full stance, so I cannot reach Hellpit, that's fine. We're going to go over, and we're going to nail this settlement over here. Oh, this is where Throt the Unclean is. Oh, alright, that works. We will happily do that, and then gift this to the client, and now the client will be nice and happy, and we're almost all the way to satisfying our contract. And that is Hellpit obliterated, and when we gift this to the client, we're going to take almost 6,000 treasure. That is amazing. So we gift that, and our client is satisfied. I believe that is also, yes, Clan Molder destroyed. So now we're sitting at 37,000 gold. And that's kind of the funny part about this whole campaign, is the fact that income is basically worthless and so is money, because you are going to make so much of it. Now for our next contract, we have a few options. However, I'm going to take the Austenland one, and that's that way I'm not having to fight any sort of powerful factions, such as the Ecstatic Legions, or the Fecundites. And the Fecundites, I mean, they're not that powerful, but they can still be a pain in the neck because they're Nurgle. And that's one of the reasons why this campaign is so ridiculously insane, is you can just pick fights with minor factions for a good portion of the game. They are the only ones you're going to have to fight, because as long as you're accepting contracts, and as long as you're taking over enemy settlements and gifting them, you're making an insane amount of money, and you're moving forwards with your campaign objectives. And it's just really kind of interesting in that sense, because there's no actual need to fight anyone tough or difficult. So yeah, it's weird that way. But here we are, and I'm supposed to be at war with some greenskins. However, I don't see greenskins. They seem to be nowhere near me, so I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, my target is the Black Pit Tribe. I guess they are being defeated by somebody, maybe. Oh yeah, they're probably going to get beaten. And this is the Black Pit destroyed. We're going to gift the settlement to the client. So now our options are the Fecundites, the Magathkin, or the World Walkers. Do I want to go against the World Walkers? I mean, they are Norska. They do have 5 settlements. You know what? We're going to go up against the World Walkers, because this is going to get us to our victory conditions a whole lot faster. And Wulfric just sallied out to fight me. That is amazing. Thank you for letting me auto-resolve this. Now the Bay of Blades is mine, and we are going to... won't give us much if we gift it, but we are going to gift it to the client just because. And then we are going to go into an encamp stance so we can get some replenishment. And now we can complete this contract, and we will be rewarded with some treasure as well as some meat. We will make peace. Now for the victory conditions, if I take a look, we have done 4 out of the 15 contracts. We've handled 30 settlements, and we've not constructed the Great Maw Site. However, we're close. If I go over to my camp, We are sitting at tier 4. We have 1 turn until that's done, then we can basically go right into tier 5. We have some new contracts, and I can pick whomever I'm comfortable with fighting as soon as the Maneater is replenished. And that is what makes this campaign so powerful. I'm never going to be in over my head because I know how strong the enemies are. I know what units they have, I know who I'm fighting with, I know who I'm fighting against. I'm always going to be able to set myself up in a favorable position. And yes, this is a very slow campaign. You're not going to win in a timely manner, but in terms of difficulty, you are completely overpowered because you'll never be put in a situation that you are not comfortable fighting in. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Also, go check out my Discord server as well as my Patreon, links to both those in the description below. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.